Karen and I always joke, she's always thanking me, for what I'm doing, but honestly, I am thanking her because people call me every single day and say, I need help, where do I go? I'm so alone, I'm so isolated, I'm so misunderstood, and I'm so grateful that Karen is here and that you are all here so that I can continue to connect people to your group, and it's my vision to have support groups like this all around the country, all right? So that's my gratitude. So I wanted to think a little bit about social support because that's in essence what ISNAF is, and I started to read a little bit about why social support, why not just struggle alone in our own isolation being targeted parents, why come together, what is the benefit of this? And so the literature is very clear that social support buffers people against the ill effects of stress, and I don't think anybody would argue that parental alienation is stressful, right? It doesn't make the bad things not happen, right? Social support doesn't stop the alienating parent from being an alienating parent, but it mitigates the negative effect. It makes it less bad for you as the targeted parent. And I've done some research on why should people read stories, other people's stories about anything, and in this case, alienation. And so in the field, we talk about the 6 E's of therapy. Okay, so the first one is engagement. This is what I think you all are getting out of this, or these 6 E's. So the first one is engagement. And so there's this quote that we tell and listen to stories to reassure ourselves that we're not home alone. Our fear of isolation is instinctive and profound. Every story that we tell, and we've been hearing stories today, is evidence that somebody else is out there listening and going through this with us. The second E is empowerment. Hopefully, through this process of sharing and talking and learning, you will feel empowered. And again, I can't think of anything more disempowering than being a targeted parent where your kids are invalidating you and your ex is invalidating you, and then the mental health professionals and the attorneys and the judges are invalidating you and telling you that your experience is not real, right? So this is an opportunity to undo or mitigate that disempowerment. The third E is education. Hopefully you're learning concrete skills and strategies. You can hear, oh, so-and-so tried this, or that attorney's better than this one, or try this, or try that. So you can provide resources and education to each other. The fourth E, am I up to 4, is enhancement. So the idea is that we become enhanced as people by hearing all of this information that we're sharing with each other. Encouragement, I think that's sort of, we know how important it is when you feel so hopeless as a targeted parent, just to know that somebody maybe has been down that journey too and they have some ideas, and then you can feel revitalized to go and continue the struggle. Okay, and then finally, enlightenment. We learn about ourselves and each other through this process.